Natalie Lynch is a credentialed investigator and licensed attorney, not a vlogger.
What do you do if someone you need to talk to is on FMLA? You do what your client tells you to do. So most investigators are not also FMLA experts. I do realize those both fall under employment law, and so some of us are, but most people are not experts in investigations and FMLA. So I'll tell you to always revert to the advice of the either your client or the expert in the area. But generally speaking, if somebody's on FMLA, they're not supposed to be working. And so you don't investigate it. And sometimes that comes into conflict with your obligation to do a prompt investigation. And you need to be able to document why you're not moving forward. So that's what you do. You don't need to say why they're on FMLA unless it's pertinent. Obviously, if you're investigating an injury that has caused them to be on FMLA, that's probably pertinent. Sometimes though, FMLA means they can't work, but they could do little things. So maybe they can talk to you for 5 minutes and you say, okay, I've thought about it a lot. I have 2 questions I think I can ask you in 5 minutes if that's what your doctor allows. Sometimes they had eye surgery and they can't open their eyes, but it doesn't mean their brain isn't working. And so a reasonable accommodation, again, with the consent and engagement of both the doctor and the reporting party, the doctor and the client, if it seems like an okay thing to do, you could say, I understand that you can't open your eyes because you just had eye surgery. You think we could have a phone call? Let's not do a video because you can't open your eyes, but could we have a phone call? Or, I only am awake for 10 minutes here and there. Maybe the thing you could do then is, well, if I write you a list of questions, could you respond to them? Either record the answers in video or write them out for me. So sometimes with FMLA, there are little things you can do that are good enough to either get an investigation started or corroborate one piece of evidence, something like that. And relatedly, you need to, of course, check in with your client about this, but those people probably need to get paid for that time. Almost certainly need to get paid for that time. And so you need to be also in contact with your client about the exact number of minutes that you talk to that person so that they can get paid for that time.
Mom, you have to tell people to like and subscribe.